3 years ago. He's like, we're slowing the roll on that. He's like, we're not. He's like, you might have someone tell you that you're borderline this and that. He's like, but to tell you the truth, we don't even know. We can't tell.
Right.
You know, he's like, your brain has to do a lot of healing before we can even figure out what's going on there.
I've seen it too. I've seen it with where I work at. I've literally, I mean, they're like, I don't know what I need. I don't know what I need. I don't know. And, you know, and it's like, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nurse, but like, they literally, you know, they're like, well, my doctor has me on this and this and this, and they're spitting out all these names and they have these bags of medication, you know, but like, it's not, and they almost realize like, because they're not feeling what they were feeling before. That's for damn sure. Oops. That's for sure. That's for sure. But I mean, they're not going to, because they're not on whatever it was they were on before. And so it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. And, you know, and everybody in treatment wants answers. You know, who doesn't? Who wouldn't? So that's tough, but it is. I mean, the whole co-occurring disorder thing, I mean, it's all real stuff. You know, it's just to figure out. You're right. It takes time to figure out what it is that needs to be treated and what method it is, whether it be, you know, medically assisted treatment, counseling, therapy, time. Bam. I mean, seriously, like sometimes just, you know, for your body to literally not just detox medically, but emotionally. Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Emotionally detoxing?
Well,
no.
I would say healing, maybe.
Yeah,
but
that's better.
Because you have to deal with those life, like I call them life stressors. It's my psychology class I'm taking. Everything's life stressors. I'm like, that's a good one. I'm going to use it, obviously. But the childhood trauma plays a huge role in it, too. And some people are like, that was a kid. I'm over it. But no, I don't think so. You know, and those are the places and the alleys and the closets and the doors that we have to open and look in and look under the bed. Those are the places that we don't want to go, but we have to in order for it to kind of come out and come to light. And you don't have to do it all in one day. No. But that's why I think having a therapist is important, and just being honest with yourself and just say, look, I got to come to terms with it, you know, and whatever has happened, and you can't change the past. Well, until I get that time machine up and running.
Right, the time machine.
But until then, you know, you can't do anything about it, but you can learn how to live with it and move on, and that's easier said than done in many cases. But, you know, if you want a productive life, and man, it is so awesome. I don't know, this is just some of the best times I've ever had in my life. And it's because I'm sober. And I kind of come to that conclusion of, yeah, I can start a transportation company. I can start a podcast. I can start a recovery company. And I did. And I don't know, it's just, it feels good to go out and do stuff. And even if, you know, I don't make my hundreds doing this, hey, I'm still doing it and it makes me feel good. And as long as I'm sober, I can do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. And about the dealing with your past thing and all of that is, I can relate 100%. And, you know, the time will come. You'll know when it's time to kind of like face your demons or whatever. But you're right. I mean, there's this meeting we used to go to, a while ago. Anyway, it was a great meeting. I look forward to it all the time. And over in your neck of the woods. Anyway, it was in this small room, but there was this little sign, but I swear to God, it was freaking might as well have been the size of the entire room. And it says, you're only as sick as your secrets. And that sign stared at me like every time I went to that meeting, but it wasn't like intimidating. It was like a reminder. And every single week, and every whatever day it was that I went, I would look at that sign and be like, one of these days. And that was kind of like my preparation, pre-contemplation phase, if you will, on kind of like, I know that I have to sort through. I mean, I need to get underneath that rug. You know, I can't keep staring at that freaking rug when all I've been doing is like, you know, sweeping all my problems underneath there, and all I'm doing is just staring at a big giant rug with all my problems on it. Might as well, you know, really just deal with them all. So it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't happen overnight, but I needed to, and it is the most liberating feeling ever. And you know, just getting everything out. You need to find the right place and people to share it with, and just get it out, you know, because, you know, God forgives, and you need to most importantly learn how to forgive yourself, because I know for me, I couldn't, that's what stopped me. That's what sent me back over and over and over and over again, is there was always that one or two, 3, 5, 10 things that I was like, I got enough off my chest, you know, but really just to kind of like get it all out. And now it's like being born again. It might sound cheesy, but it's so true. So true.
Yeah, and don't feel like you have to share it all at one time either, because that could be very overwhelming.
Right.
But,
yes.
and
sorry.
It's a journey. It's a process, and you know, we've been at it for a long time. Yeah. And you know, don't give up, and you can do it, man. You can do it. No, send me money so I can make this toothpaste.
Toothpaste. Don't do that. Don't encourage him. Not for the toothpaste.
I will send you a T-shirt. Hey, say stop the mint. No, I don't know. I don't know why I went south of the border on that one, but we do need to wrap it up. I appreciate you listening. Marney, thanks for helping me with the podcast tonight. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. No problem.
And Chris and I will be back on Thursday. So,
for sure. Miss you, Chris. Miss you, Ryan.
I miss
all you guys.
Sexual relationship.
Man.
We get actually soft to get hard.
Okay. Well, good guys. Yeah, like us, follow us, subscribe, all that jazz, and check out our website too. Resources on there to help people. Kirsten's Ride up here is doing a suicide prevention training called Assist, or it's not like assist, but it's.
I can't remember what it's
called. I don't know. I don't like it. They should call it something else. Mm-hmm. Working that after my toothpaste invention, but their link, Kirsten's Ride, is under our resources. 217recovery.com. That's their website. Read up a little bit about us, and share us with your friends. Appreciate it, and until Thursday, I will talk to you later.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you later.
Oh, and I hope you learned something tonight, because I know I did. There you go, Chris.
Bye-bye.
Sexual relationship.